Welcome back to freeCodeCamp's Applied Visual Design section. This is Adjust the Hue of a Color. Colors have several characteristics including hue, saturation, and lightness. CSS3 introduced the HSL property as an alternative way to pick a color by directly stating these characteristics. Hue is what people generally think of as color. If you picture a spectrum of colors starting with red on the left, moving through green in the middle and blue on the right, the hue is where a color fits along this line. In HSL, hue uses a color wheel concept instead of the spectrum, where the angle of the color on the circle is given as a value between 0 and 360. Saturation is the amount of gray in a color. A fully saturated color has no gray in it, and a minimally saturated color is almost completely gray. This is given as a percentage with 100% being fully saturated. Lightness is the amount of white or black in a color. A percentage is given ranging from 0% black to 100% white, where 50% is a normal color. Here are a few examples of using HSL with fully saturated normal lightness colors. So, like it said, the first thing is hue, which starts on red, 0, and around middle is green, 120. We have blue towards the end, but since it is a circle, we do know 360 would be red also because it is a color wheel. Saturation, 100% means there's no gray in it. As we go down, like to the number 1, it will be almost completely gray. And then last was lightness, which is black and white. We're right in the middle, so normal for a color, so just normal color. Change the background color of each div element based on the class names green, cyan, or blue using HSL. All three should have full saturation and normal lightness. Okay, so we have our colors here. We're going to change green here to have its HSL version. Cyan, copy, paste. Blue, copy, paste. And all three should have full saturation, which we do. They're 100%, which means there's no gray in it, and normal lightness, which means not too much black or white. It's right in the middle. Run test. We did pass. The important thing we're learning on this lesson is basically just a new way of representing color, and that is through HSL, which stands for hue, saturation, and lightness. Hue is the color aspect, which starts with red at 0, and then green somewhere in the middle there, and then blue at the end. But since it is represented as a wheel, 360 would be red again. As long as you're understanding that, you're understanding this lesson. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next lesson.